Hello, welcome to the exploratory video of Alejandro, Francisco, and Abraham. We'll be looking to define RV for Rob, where will be explained the subject of the elements and characteristics of products and service. Flywheels will be specific with the definition of the topic. Introduction of the topic. I am Alejandro. I will begin by giving you a brief introduction to the subject. There's a specific that incorporated into the product, such as the name of the product and which are iterated to meet consumer demands. Characteristics can be tangible or intangible depending on whether or do not they can be perceived by senses. Product and service. First definition. Element. An element is a base, condition, or integral part of things. Characteristics. And characteristics are qualities that allow you to identify something as some distinguishes it from its peers. It unbelievable. It with relate, temperament, personality, or symbolic, but also to the physical appearance. Definition. It's a setting, angel, size, shape, color, and intangible brand, company, image, service. Characteristics and attributes are your assets in the principle of something that will satisfy its needs. Service, it's an action or the of activities aimed at satisfying a specific customer's need, providing a material and personalized product.
Hello, I am Francisco and I am going to talk about the elements and characteristics of a product. Well, a product is one of the important elements of marketing mix. A marketer can satisfy customer needs and wants through product. Decisions on all other elements of marketing mix depend on product. For example, price is set for the product, promotional efforts are directed to sell the product, and distribution network is prepared for the product. Product is in the center of marketing program. Therefore, product has a major role in determining overall success of marketing efforts. A marketer tries to produce and sell such products that satisfy needs and wants to the target market. Other words used for product are good, commodity, article, objects. Okay. Uh, the elements of product are: number one, core item or service. The first element or component to a product is the core item or service. If you sell a physical good, that physical item, that's the correct core product. If you provide a service, the basic service is whatever that might be, whether it's changing oil or cutting grass or bookkeeping, that's the core product. Number two, accessories. There are other things that come with a physical product, which are called accessories. For example, when we buy a cell phone, typically we get a charger. That's a key accessory, and that also brings value. It is something that customers pay for, so that's another component or aspect of our product. Number three, package. Products also need to be packaged in some way. Packaging is really important for a handful of reasons. It's also something for which we pay, so that's again part of the product. Number four, branding. Next we have branding, which is really important component to a lot of products. This is what sets a product apart in a lot of cases. Branding, it also makes a difference in price, so that's another aspect or component of the product. Number five, warranty. Lastly, when we buy a product, a lot of times we expect to get a warranty. That is another source of value and therefore another component of our product. Well, now I will talk about the product characteristics. These are attributes of the product itself that need to be controlled. Examples of product characteristics are size, shape, weight, color, quality, hardness, that's all. The list of product characteristics depends of your product and how its functional design requirements have been defined. Okay, finally I would like to about types of product. A company sells different products, both goods and services, to its target market. They can be classified into two groups, such as customer product and industrial product. The customer product are those items which are used by ultimate customers or households, and they can be used without further commercial and engineering process. Customer products can be divided in 4 types as under. Number 1, convenient products. Number 2, shopping products. Number 3, durable products. Number 4, non-durable products. And 5, services. And industrial products are used as the inputs by manufacturing firms for further processes on the products or manufacturing other products. Some products are both industrial as well as consumer products. Machinery components, certain chemicals, supplies and services, etc. are some industrial products. Industrial products includes machines and components, raw materials and supplies, services and consultancies, and electricity and foods, etc. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.
Hi, I am Abraham Gonzalez and I will talk to you about elements and characteristics of a service. First, let's define what is a service. A service in the economic field is the action or set of activities aimed at satisfying a specific customer need, providing an immaterial personalized product. The elements that come into play in the provision of a service can be classified into the 5 groups. The number 1 is the materials that accompany the service. The number 2 is the methods and producers used to provide the service. The number 3 is the people involved in the provision of the service. Number 4 is the equipment and facilities used during the service provision process. And the number 5 is the control measures. The most important characteristics of a service are the following. Intangible. They cannot be seen or touched. They are not like a good that we touch, we use, or we keep. The next is the invisible. Although service package can be purchased separately, there is a minimum invisible unit. When we go to the hotel, we are paying for a service. We can even pay by the hour, but not the service. We cannot have half a body inside the hotel and half a body outside. The next is the heterogeneous. They are very diverse and varied. That is what we mean by the breadth of the meaning. We can find service related to consulting, banking, accounting, hospitality, or leisure. The next is they cannot be kept. This is a general rule. Service cannot be stored. In this sense, provision of the service and consultation are simultaneous. For example, if a waiter attends in a restaurant service sector, we cannot store that service or save it. For example, a plane ticket with a certain date, unless we change the date. If we do not use it, it is to lose. That plane no longer travels again that day at the same time. I may do in another day, but not right now. Other important general characteristics of the service are reliability, answers capacity, tangible items, professionalism, consistency, credibility, security, communication, accessibility, and consumer understanding. The first is the reliability. This is ability to execute the promised service reliably and carefully. Always do what you say you are going to do. The next is the responsiveness, willingness to help customers and provide prompt service. The next is the tangible elements, the facilities, equipment, personnel and materials to be used have an adequate appearance. The next is professionalism, possession of the ability and skill required for the execution of the service. The next is the courtesy, the attention, consideration, respect, and kindness of the contact person. The next is the credibility. This is the truthfulness, belief, and honesty in the service provided. The next is the security, non-existence of dangers, risks, or damage. The next is the communication, keeping customers informed using language they can understand and well as listening to them. The next is accessibility. This is accessibility and easy to contact. The next is understanding the customer. The meaning of this is make the effort to know customers and their needs. So the difference of between product and service. In conclusion, there are several differences between goods and service. The main one is that the good can be tangible or intangible, but the service can only be intangible. For example, a tangible product is a car. It can be touched, and an intangible product is a computer program. It cannot be touched. However, although service may have a tangible part, in general, they are intangible. For example, when we buy a train ticket or when we go to a bar to have a aperitif. Regarding the origin of the service, this can be of the public or private nature, depending on which sector of the economy administers. In other words, it is not the same for a particular service to be offered by a common and private company as it is for the state or some official administration to do so in certain cases. It is also possible that there are mixed models that the service is offered jointly by the public and private sectors. The service sector includes a large number of possibilities in the economic reality, encompassing administration, transportation, hotels, gastronomy, or